What did they do? Like if children were born with disabilities, handicaps and stuff like that, how were people treated like that?
Not great. Exposure is a thing,
And what does that mean, exposure? Like,
put them out on a trash pile.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy, dude. What did people think of life at the time? Did they value their life? Did it mean as much to them as it seems like it does to us today in America? Does that make sense to you?
It does. And I think it did. I think their lives did matter to them a lot. And even though, we were just talking about like exposing babies because they couldn't live, right? That was like a difficult choice that they would make. But we often today, because we have all this advanced medical technology and because we have vaccines and because we've basically eradicated childhood diseases, which is one of the biggest killers in world history. Like
Right.
Childhood vaccines is one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of human civilization, right? Prior to the 20th century, the mortality rates for children were appalling. And this is why you had to have 6, 7 kids, because 3 or 4 of them might not live to adulthood.
Wow, bring that up.
And so we think these days that like, oh, because of that, because there was that much death surrounding them at all times, because loved ones were dropping dead left and right, that they must have been more callous. They can't possibly have cared about each other as much if they're just going to die. And I have, in all of the historical studies that I have done, I just don't find that to be true. People loved their children. We love our children as human beings, right? It wasn't different for them. If a woman gives birth to a child, she loves that child. And if that child dies at the age of 18 months, that is a devastating tragedy. It is the worst thing that can happen to a person, is the death of a child, full stop.
Yeah.
Nothing else even comes close. It affected them in that way. They cared about each other in that way. They tried to protect each other and save each other. We are always fighting for life, and we are always fighting to save people that we love. And so it is absolutely not the case that they were more callous or more hard-hearted.